Similar like we did, you remember Marape was PNG before. Only yesterday he started flying Pangu colors. So, the real fathers of Pangu need to stand up. Governor Bird, please.
Allan Bird criticizes Prime Minister James Marape's government for failing to fulfill promises and mismanaging funds. He highlights issues with the Connect PNG project, lack of operational funds for health authorities, and calls for a leadership change, emphasizing the need for accountability and better management in Papua New Guinea.
Three life members of Pangu Party, that's myself, the Honorable Ian Lingstaki, and the Honorable Chris Ibeta. Olga the Narula and also now the sol former Prime Minister Ethiopia and Master the Sol Oligani also. And so I make the same call. I think the performance of this government has really tarnished the Pangu reputation and the Pangu brand.
They have continued that performance of the current government has significantly damaged the Pangu Party's reputation and brand. Expectations were high due to initial promises, but results have not met those expectations. The Pangu Party's early promises created hope among the Papua New Guineans, but many remain unfulfilled. This has led to disappointment and skepticism about the government's commitment. Despite record budgets allocated to the government, the anticipated results have not materialized. This discrepancy has further undermined public trust in the government's ability to deliver. Concerns have been raised regarding the Connect PNG initiative, with a notable increase in contractors from 30 to 300. Questions arise about the effectiveness and transparency of this initiative.
And someone needs to do an investigation, but estimate below me and also. When they started, they had 30 contractors, and they boast about this on the floor of Parliament. They had 30 contractors. Today they tell us they have 300 contractors. Okay? The question is, how did they go from whatever was the original plan to now? For example, some roads are not Connect PNG roads. They are what we call arterial roads. So I'm on a road inside the district.
The allocation of funds for road projects in Papua New Guinea has strayed from its original purpose, focusing on minor roads rather than vital arterial routes. This shift has significant implications for economic growth and operational funding for provinces. The Connect PNG initiative was intended to enhance major highways leading to ports, crucial for economic improvement, but the focus has shifted to less significant roads. Provincial governments have not received functional grants for nearly a year, impacting their ability to provide essential services and maintain health authorities effectively. The lack of operational funds for provincial health authorities has led to shortages in medicines, creating a crisis in healthcare delivery across the regions.
Now, when you start doing that, you go away from whatever the original plan was. And today, as I sit before you, I can tell you that the last time ECP provincial government and other provincial governments received what we call our functional grants. These are grants that we use to pay for things. It's the same kind of money that departments get. We received the last transmission of money from Waigani to ECP province was in May last year. It's now April. We have not received any money, and I can tell you, all provinces, provincial health authorities, we are running out of medicines. Provincial health authorities have not received their money to operate. Money blow buying marasin na, buying fuel na. There's not something where you be passing finish the budget. And it's a really disgusting thing when supporters of government say, oh, you joining government. In the history of Papua New Guinea, have our departments and our provinces and our PHAs gone without operational funds for 3 quarters. You're going to ask him, how much the government department and first quarter and finish here. And maybe go to second quarter now. All kissing money will operate or no. And they will all tell you no. So my view is that, and they've hidden all the documents, only hiding all the something now. We have to go and look and dig and try to find out. If you remember the 2023 budget outcome report, which we've been talking to the floor of Parliament and we've been questioning Minister of Finance, they reallocated $1 billion Kina in that budget to other things. 1 billion. Legal money.
The 2023 budget report reveals significant reallocations, including $1 billion Kina cut from essential services like education and health, raising concerns about government transparency. The whereabouts of this substantial fund remain unknown, prompting questions about accountability in financial management. The lack of clarity surrounding the reallocation of funds raises issues about governmental accountability and potential favoritism towards certain individuals or groups. Transparency is crucial for public trust. Concerns are growing over the government's management of finances, with comparisons drawn to local businesses that seem to handle cash flow better than the national administration. This raises questions about leadership capability. Healthcare professionals, such as doctors, are personally impacted by financial mismanagement, having to spend their own money on essential supplies for patient care, which highlights the urgent need for addressing systemic issues.
We are supporting a dysfunctional government. You know, long time, one man that is fighting treasurer because one by thing was aswa blood treasurer. This is like no wrong blood treasurer. What's happened is that they've sat down in NEC and they are awarding contract after contract after contract without realizing the impact that it's going to have on the cash flow. Now, even one blood trade store owner, and by managing business belong better than how we are managing the country. Mipla ugata degree kili mipla got master's degree na kind degree, and we can't even manage our cash flow. How can you run for 9 months going into 10 months? 3 more months and it'll be 12 months. No cat one man receiving operational funds. Or a man is paid as on a senior lobbyist. Now people in the country only know understanding this financial problem, but only feeling effectively. Doctors are having to fork money out of their pay packet to buy marasin patients. The doctors are feeling it. The doctors are stressed out. Police have to find money or go beg him, old man, or borrow him, or steal him fuel just to operate. Now we all know this, and this comes back to the symptom of a failing central government. You have to remember, our government is highly centralized.
The current government is struggling due to centralization issues, leading to public frustration and a need for change. Citizens are calling for a new approach to leadership and governance. Government centralization has led to inefficiency and stress among public services, impacting their ability to function effectively. This issue highlights a wider problem in governmental structure. The historical performance of past leaders shows that a change in leadership is often necessary after a certain period. The public's patience has dwindled, signaling a demand for new leadership. The decision-making process within the government has raised concerns, particularly regarding contract awards and financial management. Transparency in these processes is essential for public trust.
They had 3 years, all of them. The only government that had a longer stint was National Alliance, had 9 years from 2002. Even then, all man very retired. After this honeymoon period, all man very tired. And then the Honorable Peter O'Neill and PNC, they went for 8 years. This line may go 6 now. Or people tired with it. And we need to respond to that call. Okay? We need to respond to that call. Because the fear and the danger is that all man very old belat na frustrated, only go housing, only go one half look sim service na it's not there. They are going to bed somewhere. And that's what we need to manage. So it's not about James Marape, whether Mibla liking you or you not liking you, it's nothing to do with that. It's the fact that you are the captain. Now inside law, open a kind organization where the man who is the boss, he makes the calls. So time will see now NEC start now. One plan contract come now looking more than one plan 120 million and another 380 million. And they decide to award it to the person who bid for 380 million. That's a captain's call. That's what we call a captain's call. Captain, he talk now you may make him. They can come back later and say, oh, me blogger NEC make him. No, I think captain make him the decision. Now captain I mean making plan the old decision come. Now captain need no sense. Team PNG needs a new captain. A captain that's going to come with different calls.
PNG requires a new captain to lead effectively, as the decisions made by the current captain have not met the people's expectations. Addressing the needs of the population is crucial for governmental success. Many MPs struggle with understanding budgets, which complicates their ability to make informed decisions and support the government's financial strategies. The importance of leadership in addressing the concerns of citizens is highlighted, emphasizing that the government must respond to public outcry effectively. The responsibility to change leadership falls on all members of parliament, indicating a collective duty to respond to the electorate's demands.
Thank you. Lagi ni Florida.
Thank you, Governor.